Buenos dias, Camp there. Day 4 on the Transnevada. If it wasn't cold, maybe I would jump into the waterfall. We are off. New day on the Transnevada, Sierra Nevada, Spain. Starting very easy, climbing up. Too bad the view is spoiled by this village. Ah, this would have been a nice spot to camp as well. By the way, that road looks insane. Nice and charming village. I stopped at the supermarket, got some provisions, and also had a gazpacho next to the church, and I took some drone shots. I might insert some clip here. And this is the region of Alpujarra, Las Apujarras, and is also famous for these white villages. So there you go, you can see the village from the top. I'm hating this. I need to descend to 1000 meters. This is where I cross the valley. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I dropped 800 meters. It's so warm here, very warm. Chestnuts. The chestnuts are ready now. This is where I turn right, I left the paved road, and apparently I start to climb. I'm following the Transnevada, which is an established route, but I don't believe for a minute that there was no other way to change side of the mountain without going basically to the bottom. Don't believe it, it's not 40, but I'd say late 20s, maybe 28, 29. It feels hot anyway. Definitely not 40, but it's hot and I like it. Now I'll continue climbing up. Here we are at 1300, if I'm not mistaken, 1350, something like that. Another 500 meters to climb. Let's go. I think I'm reaching the highest point soon, hopefully. At least for this side of the mountain. It's starting to cool down a bit there, but it was pretty hot down there. Crossing side. Crossing the side of the mountain. So peaceful. No traffic. Nothing. Oh man. Going down. After all that effort. Oh man. But there are two options. I could continue going down again to 1000 meters, or take a right here and stay at a higher elevation. I need to take a picture of this. Another one, look. So many chestnuts on this side of the Sierra Nevada. I'm about to change side of the mountain again. I hope there is a bridge. That's what I'm saying. Look at this, there is a bridge. Wow, I'm loving it. What I'm not gonna love is the climb, but that's a different story altogether. Where is the cleaner water? Pretty clean. This hiker bike is killing me. You can't cycle this section. Yeah, tell me about it. Fucking hell. Not sure you can cycle this section either. You need Spider-Man place to camp. That's just around the corner. Here, what do you think? Should be a good spot to camp.
How do we talk about it? Is there a way around it? When I open my mouth, you just open your mouth. We're both talking louder. You take the fall for me, and I go to war for you. Tell me how we destroy it.
Good campsite, some breeze. It's like on the edge of the ravine. I'll show you better in the morning. Good night. Buenos dias. Sunrise. It's a new day on the Transnevada. It's day Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 4/day 5. That's my beautiful campsite. Very nice, very nice. Peaceful night with the noise of the waterfall last night. Look at that, beautiful. For some reason the wind goes into that canyon and it makes lots of noise, but down there, here there is a little wind at times, but not that much. During the night, nothing. This morning a little bit, now that I woke up. That's the line I've written down yesterday. Yeah, to go, all packed. Let's go. On the road and climbing, it's gonna be a tough climb. Right off the bat. Why? Just leave a little bit more space for the bike, no? Do you want me to do? Climb up. Let's go the easy way. All right. Holy moly! You see that? Holy shit! Where's my body? Where's my body? He gone. He gone. Great riding. Great riding. Transnevada. Wow, I can see the ocean, the Mediterranean Sea. It's big. Wow. Incredible riding. So glad I decided to do the Transnevada. The bikepacking.com route goes down. There's a villa, but I want to stay up. I will take this alternative route. I don't know why the guys that did publish the route on bikepacking, they kept going down to the villages. Either they didn't bring food or they wanted to sleep there. But it's weird. There's no point to going up, down and up again. Let's stay high and enjoy the views and the roads here. So from October 15, so we are already inside this period, till January 29th, on Saturday, Sundays and bank holidays, from 8 to 6, they are hunting wild boars and mano. I'm not sure exactly what it means. It's probably a type of hunting. The idea is that if you cross it on weekends, maybe they're gonna shoot at you because they think you're a wild boar. Anyway, today is Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Instead of going left, I took a right. Now we'll go to a higher elevation. I'm trying to stay as high as possible, but I'm a bit skeptical about this section. Let's see how it goes. It's steep, quite steep, and it's keep going up and up until I get up there, which is 2,200 meters above the sea level. I'm so lucky there is this high pressure on the Sierra Nevada. Oh la la, what do I see there? Apples. There's a few ones here and a few more ones down there. Very good. So good. From there, downhill, I think. The last bit, then I think it's a more of a gentle climb. Now it's more gentle. Almost done. I just need to get to that point. Now I'm tackling the west side of the Transnevada. I did all the south side, I'm doing the west side. That's the highest peak here. It's called Cerro El Caballo. It's 3,000 meters. 3,011. Okay, let's go. It's too windy. I'm getting cold. This is the other side of the mountain. It's too windy for me to stop and take out the jacket. So I will just descend the first part like this. Only with my t-shirt. Wow, I can't wait to descend a bit more. There was a section there, I was really afraid. The wind gusts were pushing me off my bike. Hopefully Hopefully it gets better if I descend a few hundred meters. Holy moly. So glad I didn't have to climb in that wind. It pushes you off the bike. Don't have turn-by-turn navigation, so now I think every now and then I need to check the map. Because there are all sorts of signposts for all sorts of trails. And I think if I'm going down a little bit and change side of the mountain, maybe then I'm sheltered from the wind. Already here is much better. Maybe that's the road. Now I'm dropping about 1,000 meters. I was at 2,200. I will get to 1,200 at the bottom of this valley. And then there's a river crossing. Not sure if it's dry. And then I think that's the road I need to take. So it's gonna be a steep climb again. Yep, I really think that's the road up I need to take. I'm at the very bottom. And now up and up and up. I think I'll stop here to have lunch. Look at this. I even have rocks to sit down. Very steep climb. You cannot see the bottom. It's at least 300 meters below what you see there underneath the house. It was brutal. Very brutal. And now I think we go down a little bit. Hopefully not too much, but it'd be nice to go in a different side of the mountain. I don't know, it's beautiful, but I don't know, I don't have a very good feeling about this. Very beautiful though, very beautiful. Look at the road. I still have a mountain to climb. Where is the road? Where is the road? I think I still need to climb 50 meters of elevation. Wow. I should camp here. What a beautiful spot. Still very windy even down here, but so warm. Running gear on. And let's climb. It's so cold. That's Granada, guys. But I'm not going to Granada. I was already in Granada. You should have seen the videos in Granada already. I thought I was camping in this almond field, but up there at the foot of the hill there's probably water and something like a building, so it could be a good option. Let's go up there and see. Sunset. I didn't expect to climb up so high.
While I'm on this